This is the deadliest war you've probably never heard of, and it happened right in the heart of Africa, the Democratic Republic of Congo, a land unimaginably rich in gold, diamonds, and cobalt, became the battlefield for a conflict so massive, it's often called Africa's World War. It all began in 1998. Imagine this, rebel groups, backed by neighboring countries, start marching toward the capital, Kinshasa. What started as an internal rebellion quickly exploded into a full-blown regional war. It was chaos. 9 different African nations got involved, turning the Congo into a geopolitical chessboard. On one side, you had Rwanda and Uganda, supporting various rebel factions in the east, each with their own agenda. On the other side, countries like Angola, Zimbabwe, and Namibia threw their support behind the Congolese government, sending in troops and supplies to defend their ally. But as the big players fought for control, the alliances were constantly shifting. New militias and armed groups seemed to pop up overnight, carving out their own territories. And who was trapped in the middle of all this? The civilians, millions of ordinary people, just trying to live their lives. The human cost is staggering, and it's hard to even comprehend. Over 5 million lives were lost. And here's the most heartbreaking part. The vast majority didn't die from bullets or bombs. They died from the consequences of war starvation, malnutrition, and preventable diseases that spread like wildfire as healthcare systems collapsed. Entire villages were wiped off the map. Families were forced to flee into the dense jungle with nothing but the clothes on their backs. Imagine the terror of hiding, not knowing who was a friend or an enemy, or where your next meal would come from. The stories of survival from this period are both harrowing and a testament to human endurance. In 2003, a peace deal was finally signed. It was supposed to be the end of the war, but for many in the eastern part of the country, the violence never really stopped. The peace was fragile, and the root causes of the conflict were never fully addressed. New rebel groups keep emerging, fighting over land, resources, and power. The conflict continues to simmer today, a complex web of local grievances and international interests. The very minerals that power our smartphones and electric cars are often at the center of this ongoing struggle, fueling the violence that tears communities apart. But here is what's truly remarkable. Despite everything they have endured, decades of conflict, loss, and instability, the people of the DRC remain incredibly resilient. You see it everywhere. In the markets of Goma, in the artists of Kinshasa, in the communities working together to rebuild. They are resisting despair, they are raising their voices, and they are holding onto a hope for a future where the incredible wealth of their land finally brings prosperity and peace, not war. Their story is one that deserves to be heard, and their resilience deserves to be seen. Thanks for watching, and if you want to learn more about the history they don't teach you in school, make sure to subscribe.